Hey! So today I am going, oh my gosh, cut the camera. My skin's really red today, but that's okay. I'm going to be doing, it's the Scandinavian makeup look, which is just like very natural but like bronzed and very nice. So first and foremost, you need to get your hair out of your face. I have so many hair clips. I'm going to use these clips for today. So now my hair is clipped back. What I actually do first is I get this delay. This is honestly a very good skin prepping sort of thing. Oh. I honestly inhale so much of that. Ah! Before you do your makeup, you need to make sure that you're putting on some SPF. I'm putting on this ultraviolet SPF. Like it's going down by the second. And I've got to hurry up. Honestly, I feel like SPF makes your skin like, oh, it's like a primer sort of thing. Okay, SPF is on. Now onto the moisturizer. This Dermalogica moisturizer. You honestly don't need these exact brand. I'm gonna actually mix this one, these two. I'm gonna do these two. All right, so I'm gonna take this moisturizer, the bronzing drops, and I'm going to just put it on. I need to add some to my neck. Oh my gosh, the difference is crazy. So I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I've repurchased this so many times. It's honestly the best setting spray ever. These are all samples from Mecca. And I did get the NARS tinted moisturizer. And I'm just going to put this tinted moisturizer on my face while I've still got it. I'm going to buy an actual one. This tinted moisturizer, I'm telling you, best thing ever. Yep, says me who doesn't have it right now, but this is quite light, but we can fix that. Now, it's been a hard struggle for me to find a tinted moisturizer that actually feels like a moisturizer and doesn't feel like actual foundation. I had the Fenty Beauty one and I did love it. I did wear it to school and I did really like it. But the thing is with that one is it just felt too thick. It felt like a foundation. I mean, it was full, like more coverage than this, but it just didn't feel like, I don't know. Now, like, I don't know if you can see, but I've got freckles and I just really want to try and keep the freckles showing. So I'm going to try and like embed that in the tutorial. I feel like freckles just make your makeup look like you're not wearing makeup. The base is done. As you can see, my rosacea is covered, which is a slay. Honestly, I feel like I haven't seen anyone talk about like dealing with rosacea, like at all. And I'm like, I literally feel so alone in dealing with it. So if you've got rosacea, I'm with you. I deal with it too. So now we're gonna move on to concealer, and I have the Milk Makeup concealer. Drag it out a bit like that. And see here, I'm going like up to my nose sort of thing. I'm gonna go to the other eye. I put on my Instagram story that I wanted to answer some questions that people had, and it was actually really like fun to do. I actually love answering and like seeing what people want to know. I did it that it was like anonymous because I feel like some people would get a bit shy like on their actual account asking questions. But if you do have any questions, please ask down below and I will answer it because I just love talking. Here's the take. I love talking when it's with someone that I'm comfortable with or someone that I know. But when it's someone I don't know and like stirring the conversation, I'm actually really shy and I'm really awkward. Putting it under my nose as well, like in this bit. I just feel like some people can take shy people as like mean or like cold. You can't make that assumption unless you've spoken to them. I'm going to just do this bit. I feel like this honestly pulls up your face, and like do some here. Just blend this out. I need to do a very thin layer under my eye. So I'm putting on this, it's like Charlotte Tilbury dupe. Gosh, I just had the biggest issue thing because I just recently got this camera and I love her. She's stunning. It was so hard to get my hands. I had to search for this camera because like Canon has like such an outage of cameras. So basically I was filming and it said memory card full and I was like, hello, like what does that mean? I'm gonna add more bronzer. This creamy bronzer from Huda Beauty. See, this like adds a lot of warmth. Blend. Kind of bring it in this like inner corner. I need to put more onto here. When you put the bronzer, try not to really get in with that area because that's where you can have the monobrow effect, which happened to me. So I'm also going to put some down here because it just needs to be very bronzy. Hello, what's bronzy? Blend it on top of the eyebrows. Just keep this bit kind of free. We are gonna do nose contour first, and I'm gonna use the milk stick. This is for the nose. So I'll tell you what I do. It's honestly like actually really scary. You just do like a line. Oh my gosh. I didn't do them that centered. I didn't do it that centered. Okay, honestly, this will do. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to blend it out with my finger, because then I trust a brush. As you can see, the concealer has faded, but we're gonna get back to that, so trust the process. I feel like with this type of makeup, you've got to kind of stick to these type of liquid bronzers, liquid things. Oh my gosh, this one like exploded. So we're gonna do like a little bit on there, like that, and a bit on your nose, a bit on your like temple. So we're gonna blend it and blend this bit out, because I feel like this just gives like the sun-kissed kind of look. I don't even know, we're a Scandinavia. So we're gonna go in now and do the concealer again. Oh my gosh, every time I put my phone down, it's like stuck. If you see the photos, this bit, like a strip of it, is very, very light. And it's like you gotta be blending it very, very softly. You've gotta be very soft with the blend. It looks a bit crazy right now, but don't forget it's gonna oxidate. If you don't know what oxidate means, oxidate is where like the air and the makeup mix and then it like blends in and then it's like all sorted. Okay, so this is what I look like now. We're gonna get onto the nose. So I'm gonna take the remaining bit from in here and I'm just gonna put it down the middle. Before we move on to eyes, I'm just going to sort the freckles and the powder bit out. I recently got this Mecca Max brown pencil. It's an eye pencil, but I use it for freckles because I was like, I need something good for freckles. And then I just like blend it in. I am going to powder a bit. So I'm going to take this puff and I'm going to take this Huda Beauty. It's a pink one. The pink is very brightening. A bit on my nose and like a bit, trying to keep it like very tight under the eye. We're gonna do eyes. Now eyes, the eyes of this is like bronze. I'm gonna use my old Madison Beer palette, yeah, that one there, around here, and bring it out a bit. That on the other side, because this is like a very natural brown. See that? Do you see the difference? It's actually, I'm just gonna build that up a bit more. I'm gonna go back in with my brown liner, and I'm gonna tight line under my eyelashes. Stop, this is really scary. So see how I've done that and look at the difference. Now I'm gonna just do a little wing. I pretend that there's like a long eyelash coming from like my last lash and I just like do like the littlest line. Going to use this, roll her up, and now I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Telescopic. Why was I gonna say foundation? Like that. So yeah. Now they do use some white on their waterline, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do like a little bit. That's what they do. Mascara on the bottom line. Add some extra highlighter because they are very glowy, but I didn't want it to be like a oily glowy. I want it to be like a shiny highlighty glow. Too Faced old highlighter, and I'm gonna just put it on my inner corner, and I'm gonna also like extend it onto the beginning of my eyelid like that. Wanted to add, I forgot to talk about my eyebrows, but what I did was I just, before the video, I just put gel in them and gelled them up. Now I'm gonna do my lips and I'm gonna go in with this MAC shade in Spice. It's a bit of a, it's not as like pinky, it's a little like a dark brownier sort of thing, but I feel like that's kind of what's needed for this look. Now what I'm doing is I'm overlining my lip. They're light shade. I'm just gonna put it on like a bit like that. I'm gonna also take my brown liner and just make it a bit more darker. Like, to rapidly wrap it all together, we're gonna set it with setting spray. Oh, I just love setting spray. So this is the final makeup look. I'm gonna now take out my hair. Thank you so much for watching. I